Unemployment information is another important component of fundamental analysis. A country's unemployment rate tells us how many people are out of work. If the unemployment rate is getting larger month after month, meaning more people are looking for work, that tends to be a negative sign for a country's economy and tends to have a negative impact on the value of their currency. If, however, the unemployment rate is getting smaller, meaning fewer people are looking for work and more people are finding jobs, that tends to be a positive sign for a country's economy and subsequently has a positive impact on the value of their currency. Unemployment data is released once per month per currency and tends to be one of the biggest movers of the Forex market. GDP is another important factor in fundamental analysis. GDP stands for Gross Domestic Product, and it's the total output of a country's economy in a given year. If a country's GDP is going up, that means their economy is expanding and becoming more productive, which tends to be a positive sign for that country's currency. But if the GDP for a country is going down, that tends to be a negative sign for a country's currency, because that means their economy is contracting. Housing data is another important factor in fundamental analysis, particularly the sale of new homes. If more new houses are being built and sold, that tends to be a positive sign for a country's economy and can have a positive impact on the value of their currency. However, if fewer new houses are being built and sold, that tends to be a negative sign for that economy and tends to have a negative impact on the value of that currency. These are just a few of the many pieces of economic data that are available to us as traders. It's not important for a currency trader to know every single piece of economic data for a given currency. What is important is for a currency trader to have a good understanding of the big picture of what's happening with a given economy. With that kind of information, we can make a decision as to whether or not buying a currency is a good idea.